Hey guys, Jamie here, THOR Off-Road, and welcome to the new shop. And we've got a special visitor here today. It's one of the cool things we get to do when you're in the off-road world. We've sponsored Gloria Recio here, and she's come to show us her Bronco before she does what's called the Rebelle Rally. And I love to tell you I know everything about it. I do not. So I'm going to turn it over to Gloria. I'm going to let her tell us, what is the Rebelle Rally? What is it? Yeah, so just tell me something, give me an idea of like what this thing is, like an all ladies deal.
Thanks, Jamie. Love the shop, by the way, before we get started. But yeah, so the Rebelle Rally is the longest, toughest off-road navigational rally in the United States, and it just so happens to be for women only. Really cool. What makes it really tough is no GPS, no cell phones. What you see here, maps, compass only. That's it. Another thing, no chase vehicles. You're on your own. 8 days off grid.
8 days off grid in the middle of nowhere, a bunch of ladies. What could possibly go wrong? So, I guess so. You guys have to navigate with just maps.
Yes.
Just a compass, no electronics, right?
That's correct.
No electronics.
Right.
You said 8 days.
8 days.
So how and what are you navigating to? So give me like a 1 day snapshot, and then like a whole 8 day snapshot of what you guys are accomplishing. So I kind of get my head wrapped around this.
Yeah. So we don't know exactly where we're going to the morning of. That morning we'll wake up at 5 a.m. to Emily ringing that cowbell. We rush to the tents, get a table that has the best lighting we can find, pull out our maps, and we are given 25 to 30 coordinates. We're plotting for about an hour. Now, as you saw here, I showed you earlier too, these are some plots right here just to give you an example.
Yeah, so this is last year's map, right? Okay,
yes.
Correct. All right, so you don't have you're not cheating here, right?
No, not at all.
Okay,
no, we're going to have a different set of maps, different locations, and even if it's in the same area, it's going to be completely different. I mean, there's just no way that it's going to be the same. So what we'll do is once the navigator finishes plotting, we head out to the vehicle, make sure everything's good to go, and she's already pretty much planned how we're going to start from our base camp to checkpoint 1. Now, we can't just go in any order that we want. You might have the first 5 that are open for the first 3 hours, and that's the time you have. So this isn't about speed. This is about precision, both in driving and navigation.
Wow, this is a really, really cool event. I remember you telling me about it last year, and we were extremely impressed with the whole thing. Ladies only, getting out, using analog type stuff, no digital, nothing. Wake up in the morning, don't know where you're going. Thought it was so cool. So this year, we actually sponsored and co-sponsored Gloria and her team. Julia is your partner, correct?
Yes,
so
yes.
You guys are driver navigator team, and it's just such an awesome event. And even though we can't go be a spectator, we're going to be a spectator inside watching the videos and stuff, and then Gloria's going to come back and debrief with us. So now we know a little bit about the Rebelle Rally and what it is. Kilo went last year. Kilo's the Bronco, and you've done a lot of changes this year.
Yes.
I'm assuming some of these changes were rally specific, like they were kind of geared toward how to make this thing better. So tell us what's changed on the Bronco so we can have an idea of like what to expect for you this year.
Yeah, so you guys did the entire, the Carli kit. And that thing is amazing. That whole kit, anyone ever asks, what is this? Is it worth it? Yes, 100% worth it. And to me, my favorite part, I mean, obviously the king shocks, but the torsion sway bar. Because when articulating, it acts as if it's
like an independent type feel in the suspension is what it should be doing. Let you move around, you're able to articulate a lot more.
Right, and it's just so smooth. And then I know that we're gonna test it a lot more this year during those whoops that we're gonna have. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, I'm really interested to see how that does. As a big Carli suspension dealer ourselves, being one of the biggest dealers in Texas, the Bronco kit was something that Carli spent a lot of time on. I'm really curious to hear how well it does out there. 8 days.
Yes.
Who knows what terrain you're going to be on. You might be rock crawling. You might be going across the sand.
Yep.
So I'm really curious to hear how the kit does. I have absolute confidence that it's going to be the best one out there, no doubt. But we can't wait to hear about it. What else has the Bronco got since last year that you think is going to make a difference this year?
So I had a soft top that's a no-go out there.
Okay.
That thing would probably rip. So Armadillo Designs actually sponsored as well with the hardtop. Game changer right there. I mean, it's got gull wings with molly panels inside. I have my recovery gear on each, on one side. I've got just tools that I need on the other side. Everything's easily accessible.
Perfect. I know a couple of things that I want to point out that you've done that I think are great, that a lot of people will overlook. One, we swapped out the wheels last year.
Yes.
We swapped it to a Method bead grip wheel, which I think is going to allow you to air down and be a little bit more confident with some low tire pressure.
Sure.
I saw some sand on the map, so I'm assuming you're going to be navigating that. Yes. Airing down, really important when you're in those environments. So with the bead grip, and then obviously you have another sponsor, Pirelli. They helped you with a set of tires, and I think these are going to work out a lot better than what you had. So I think those, down on the footprint on the ground, you're going to be in a lot better hands with those wheels and tires, the suspension, the lights, the bodyguard bumpers you've had, and I'm just really, really happy with the way your Bronco turned out. I'm so excited for you guys. Yeah, and
this is our third teammate. That's what we call it. Our vehicle's our third teammate. So it's really important that third teammate is just as good as we are, right? From inside out. It's so important because that's, at the end of the day, that's getting us from point A to point B.
Yeah. So getting the point A and point B, with that note, you mentioned that you have no chase truck.
That's true.
Right. You have no support group.
Right.
Right. So it's the three of you out there roughing this thing out. What kind of tools and stuff do you need to take? You got to be able to fix everything yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we do have access to a mechanic if we really need it, but we get docked points.
Okay.
So anything that we can do. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that.
Right.
We want to keep all those points. So we're going to do it ourselves.
Okay.
We'll do it.
So you're going to have to carry impact drivers, tools. Extra parts,
yes,
things
fluids,
like that.
Air filters, everything you can think of.
Now, I mean, even though the Bronco is an SUV, it does have limited space. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Gloria. We've got a handful of boxes back here. They're made by Deck. They're super lightweight. They designed this to fit inside their deck system. We're going to give you a handful of them because I think you're going to need it.
Thank you so much.
Carry some of these tools and parts. Keep everything in one space, bouncing around while you're out there. So we're going to send you off with that on top of everything else that we've done for you guys.
Thank you so much.
So now we know about the rally. We know about the truck. What's the Rebelle Rally mean to you? Like personally, you've done it once.
Yeah.
This is a 10-year anniversary, right? Tell me what your feelings are and emotions towards going into this one.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say what I love about it more than anything is the camaraderie. And being surrounded by like-minded women that have the same goal, the same passion. I was in the military for almost 8 years. And when I got out in 2015, the camaraderie was what I missed the most. That brotherhood, that sisterhood. And it was hard to find everywhere I went. I was like, where do I find this? I heard about the Rebelle Rally, teamed up with my teammate from last year, and I said, let's do it.
Yeah.
And when I got there and got to meet all the other teams, I was just floored with how amazing it was, what Emily has created here for all the women, and there's nothing like it. I can't even begin to describe because it's one of those things where you have to be there and experience it to fully understand what I'm saying.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Too bad we can't be there and experience that ourselves, being men, but I have this weird feeling that a group of women out there doing this are going to be way more capable than a group of men. I think we would be lost. You'd have to come find me and get me on this thing. I'd lose myself. Well, Gloria, I think that you are set up for success here. We're really happy that you came by.
Thank you.
Got to see the new shop.
Thank you.
We get to send you off with a handful of things. We did a retorque and lubrication, recheck on everything, rotated the tires. We got her ready to go.
Yes.
So she has no excuses except for to win. Can you win?
We can win.
You can win. It's a contest, right?
It is. It's a competition.
Wow. Well, we expect nothing but number one. But I think the main thing here is that you guys are going to go out there, you girls are going to go out there and have fun, and the camaraderie, the hanging out with each other, the tears and the wins and and everything is just going to be amazing. I can't wait to hear about it when you get back.
Well, thank you so much for all the support, Jamie. We appreciate you. And your team, your guys have been so great since day one. Thank you.
Well, we love it. Thanks. Well, good luck. All right, guys. Jamie here at THOR Off-Road. Sending Gloria off to the Rebelle Rally. You can watch it on YouTube. You can see our video on YouTube, and you can watch these girls. They're going to be posting everything up. Rebelle Rally does a really good job of doing their media. So If it's something of interest, watch it and check it out, and we will debrief with you when you get back.
Sounds good.
All right.